Why do so many people watch countless motivational videos yet see their lives stay exactly the same? It's because motivation is not the true foundation you need. There is one force, far stronger and far more reliable, that must come first. If you don't fully grasp this, then the story you're about to hear is not just advice, it's the key to unlocking your potential. Stick with me until the end. In a quiet village, a young man named Leo dreamed of building something important. He wanted to change his world. Every morning, he would fill his mind with speeches from famous figures and read tales of incredible success. Tomorrow, he'd promise himself, I will begin. I will work for hours. I will transform everything. The thought alone filled him with a warm, bright energy. But that feeling was a visitor that never stayed. After only a few days, his old habits would creep back in. The grand plans dissolved into excuses. This cycle of trying and falling short left Leo feeling hollow and defeated. What was he missing? Then, he observed his neighbor, Maya. Her life seemed to operate by a different, quieter rhythm. She rose with the dawn, followed her daily plan, dedicated time to her craft, and showed steady, visible progress. Leo was baffled. Maya, what's your secret? He asked one afternoon. How do you keep that fire lit every single day? Maya smiled. I don't rely on a fire, Leo. I rely on the hearth. Leo looked confused. Isn't passion the real driver? Walk with me to the old bridge at dawn, she replied. I want you to meet someone. The next morning, under a gray-blue sky, they met an elderly woodcarver sitting by the stream, her hands moving with a slow, certain grace over a block of wood. Sage, Maya said softly. Would you share with him what you once told me about the oak and the spark? The carver looked up, her eyes holding a deep calm. You see this stream, Leo? I am here every morning at this same hour. Rain, wind, or shine, I take my tools and I work the wood. Some days the shape comes easily. Some days it fights me. Some days I must put it aside. But I am always here. Do you know why? Leo guessed, because you love creating. She chuckled softly. No, young man. Because this is my promise. If I only came when love called, I would rarely come at all. I don't wait for a spark. I trust in my hands. Motivation is a sudden flash of lightning. Discipline is the constant northern star. See that oak on the hill, she continued, pointing. Do you know its story? Leo shook his head. A planter put an acorn in the earth. Each day, he tended the ground. The first spring came, and only a shoot appeared. The next year, it was merely a sapling. For years, it seemed to barely grow at all. Her voice grew firm. Others mocked his patience. But he did not stop watering, did not stop protecting it. Then, after many seasons, do you know what happened? Leo leaned in. It began to grow not by inches, but by feet, until it became the giant you see now. Why? Leo whispered, the roots. Exactly, the carver nodded. While above all seemed still, beneath the surface it was building an anchor no storm could break. Without the planter's daily promise, his discipline, that mighty tree would not exist. In that moment, a deep understanding settled within Leo. He had been chasing temporary sparks, demanding instant growth. Now he saw the truth. The mighty oak was once a little nut that held its ground. From that day, Leo decided to build his life differently. He stopped waiting for a feeling. He built a structure. On days he didn't want to, he studied. When he felt exhausted, he still moved his body. Even in weariness, he rose. Days stacked into weeks, weeks into months. Slowly, steadily, Leo became a person of substance in his community. And when others would ask, what is the source of your progress, he would share the wisdom he'd learned. The spark comes and goes, he'd say. But the hearth must be tended daily. Do not wait for a grand feeling to begin. Start with a small, faithful action today. And then repeat it tomorrow. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like. It truly helps our channel, Winds of Thought, to share more tales like this. Now, I'm curious, what is one small, disciplined action you will commit to today? Tell me in the comments below. Until next time.